We have, you know, a, on the average, a dozen people or sometimes more. We've had as much as 23 or people or so that come to these meetings. And the Lord explained to me that it's the serious few. It's like the remnant, if you will. But the reason we don't have a lot of other people now, one of the reasons is that I don't preach every Sunday to make it such a what would you call it, a obsessive thing, for people to come on Sundays. But I don't preach every Sunday because I only preach what the Holy Spirit gives me. I mean, that's all I preach. I don't preach what man gives me. I've never gone down and bought a book of sermons and preached them, So the Holy Spirit gives it to me when he's wanting me to preach it. And that's why it looks like I'm sporadic at it, but I'm not sporadic at it. Actually, I'm being obedient by preaching it whenever, even if it's every other Sunday or 2 weeks go by before I'll preach it, whatever. I don't see that God's going to allow sinful man living in a fallen state to go into the universe and spread that everywhere. It's not going to happen. In fact, it may have already happened in the past. And I say may, don't etch this. This is just me talking now. It may have already happened in the past with a fallen race that now we see and call UFOs and aliens from other planets and so forth. That very well could be a fallen race that escaped through their technology into the universe. And we don't know yet all the answers to that. But if that's the case, God's not going to do it again. You can bet on that. What I'm going to be talking about is a hard message to give because it's all, Holy Spirit doesn't give you everything. There's no way God gives you everything when he wants you to teach a message that's, say, contains the mysteries of Christ or contains mysteries that he doesn't want the devil to know about. See, if he gives it to us and we speak it, the devil hears it. So he doesn't do that. And that's one of the reasons why we don't get everything. So I want to encourage you to take notes because this message is quite complicated. And I did a lot of praying before this morning to give it because it is quite complicated, even for me. And I have the Holy Spirit speaking things to me. So I encourage you to get out of it whatever you can get. Take notes, and some of it you may not understand. Some of it may be too deep for you. And I'm talking to people who may hear this later on YouTube or Facebook or one of the social medias. But just get out of it what you can get out of it, and don't worry about that you don't understand because it's going to come to pass anyway. In other words, you're going to live it. So by then you'll understand more about it. Well, let me give you the confirmation because I've taught on it in natural things. Before the Antichrist can rise to power, the United States as a superpower has to go down. Now, the reason is the United States became a superpower when they went over and took out Adolf Hitler, took out Tojo and Mussolini. You see what I'm saying? So if the Antichrist was to rise to power and the United States is a superpower, they're going to go over and they're going to take him out. So part of God's plan is for the Antichrist to rise to power because we've all read it. So therefore, the United States has to be in a position where they can't do anything about it. Now, what's going to take the United States down? We don't know. The devil don't know. And God ain't going to tell us probably till it happens. But you can see it happening daily. Just look at the things that are happening in our government and what they're doing to us. We are no longer the home of the brave and free and all this. They're trying to put us under bondage. And why are they trying to put us under bondage? Because we're in the tribulation period. I'm telling you.